I truly believe the most loving thing you can do for another human being is be radically honest with them.
I would love your opinion on this. I was chatting to a friend of ours this morning, I think it was, and they came to me and they're like, "Hey, man, I've got this really big problem with my family. I keep on, trying to get my brother involved in the business, and he's just not interested. And whenever I try and bring up the business with my family, everyone just hates it, right? And honestly, bro, I think I came up with one of the most genius things I've ever come up with, which says a lot for a stupid man. It says a lot, right? And I said,
yeah.
You know what it is? It's Agent Smith syndrome, right? Like when you're sat around with your friends and family, the second that you start talking about politics, money, or improving your life, all of a sudden, everyone is now Agent Smith, and now everyone wants to keep you in the matrix, quote unquote.
Absolutely.
What do you think about that? Why the fuck is that even like a thing, man?
You know what I think? And it's an interesting question. And the reason it's interesting is twofold. Number one, I am actually in business with my brother, and that's a dynamic I'll touch on in a second. But for me, this Agent Smith scenario is, I think it's twofold. Number one, most people, and I don't know what your experience is, Michael, but most people that you have a relationship with are comfortable with the current version of you. So the second that they start seeing you elevating your life, improving your life, hanging, associating in different circles, driving different cars, going to different locations, it literally makes them feel uncomfortable. And they don't have enough self-awareness themselves to actually recognize that it's all about them, not about you. For me, you never get hate from above, do you? That's what I've noticed. I know me and you share some common friends, and any of the circles. I deliberately try and put myself into circles and situations where either I'm the poorest man in the room, the weakest man in the room, the guy that's bringing the least amount of value for something, because that's where you actually grow. The people are they're comfortable being sat in this so-called matrix. They want to stay there. It's a choice. And I wasted so much, I think. I know I'm just a little bit older than you, Michael, but I truly believe I wasted so much time trying to convince people to do this, do that, trying to improve their life, trying to help them out with a situation, or say, look, have you considered this shift or this pivot, or what about this? And they're just... You can't drag people, I think you share that same belief, which is just radical self-responsibility. It's like, look, if you're in the shit, it's all got to be on you. If you're in a shit relationship, it's your fault. If your kid's misbehaving, it's fucking your fault. If you're a brokey, it's your fault. If you've got no prospects, it's your fault. And it all starts there. But listen, the other thing with the Agent Smith scenario that you bring up, and it's super interesting, is I truly believe the most loving thing you can do for another human being is be radically honest with them. Deliver some tough love, deliver some real truths. It is literally, for me, the most, whether I'm speaking to my daughter, my wife, friends, network, business, that's the most loving thing we as men can do, is actually deliver the cold, hard, brutal truth. And it's up to them then to kind of take that on board and pivot. But that's why it's good to have a smaller circle, isn't it? Because you want a small circle of people that are on board with that philosophy. Trying to drag all the sheep around and all the feelings and all the bullshit, you're literally wasting your time, your life, your energy. It's hard work. Did he take your advice, by the way?
Yeah. Well, that's always the thing, right? It's like, oh, hey, you came to me and you were asking me for my advice about X, Y, and Z. Did you take that? No, I didn't take that. And dude, I'm still in the relationship. The relationship's falling apart. She's now started. I'm pretty sure that she's fucking a dude. Or my business is now falling apart because you told me when we went out for dinner with my business partner that he was a bad guy, but he's my business partner.
Exactly.
People can't accept the truth, and it's holding back all of that fucking dead weight, right? Absolutely. It's dead weight. Like, you can carry someone around, like in Afghanistan, World War II, World War One, you would still carry someone that was still alive as you're being shot at, right? Because you know that person still has some hope. But too many of these people are fucking dead, dead inside and out,
Absolutely.
right? Like every
Dead here, dead here.
It's like Lego
Yeah.
bricks, but without the connections.
Yeah.
It's fucking, it's garbage. But people still do it.